Greetings, and welcome to a two-player edition of That Munch Life. You may notice I look a little funny. I had eye surgery today. I believe all the cobwebs have cleared from the anesthesia, but we'll see.
This might be fun.
Tank might win because I'm at a disadvantage.
Tank's exhausted too, so.
And as two-player normally dictates, you want to play Epic?
Move your chair a little.
Should only take like an hour.
I said move your chair, not you.
Isn't there?
Yeah.
Is there a clock on your phone?
Yeah, but I forgot I had my phone. I told you I'm exhausted. Tank works three jobs.
2.5.
Okay, two and a job that I enjoy. Okay, two of them I enjoy.
My job's not bad.
And then I work one where I'm actually seeing the freckles disappear off my arms because of that soul sucking. Here soon I might not have a ban against collecting souls anymore.
Oh no, he gets to go first.
And I got Marshall Lee, and
I got Summer, which means I started as a female. Yeah, if you saw the video last week, which if you haven't, go watch it. But plan your fluids; it's a long one. We played Munchkin Quest last week, and I talked about the eye surgery I was having today. I had them rotated. It's good to do that every 25,000 looks.
Oh, so you're good for a few years.
Yeah. You know, with the frequency that these games come out now, we play them and then we shuffle them into the massive pile. So I don't see the cards as much as I used to. Like I used to have all of them just memorized, like down pat. That was back when there were like 5 core games and like half a dozen expansions. Still a lot of cards to memorize, but it's nowhere close to what they have now. So I like that I can be amused by the cards nowadays.
So I am going to cheat the fire hydrant.
The werewolf only fire hydrant.
Yep.
Well, I'll see your fire hydrant and raise you a submachine gun.
And I'm wearing a lab coat.
Sporting hat.
Wish I had another cheat card.
The sporting hat. It's like the sorting hat, only for sports teams. I did plunk it on a bunk. Oh, I'm a complete loser. Cleveland Browns! The Cleveland Browns, bless them. If you're in Cleveland, or from Cleveland, or a fan of the Browns for some reason that's not from Cleveland, can't see that happen much.
Somebody who's from Cleveland but doesn't live there anymore.
I covered that. But if you happen to be a fan of Cleveland, like they went 0-16 last year, but they still had the welcome home parade at the end of the season. And that was brilliant. That is, I applaud the city of Cleveland for that. For baseball, you're still in my in our league, the AL Central. So rivalry, but friendly rivalry.
How can you not be friendly with anyone from Kansas City?
I was born a Royals fan. I was born a Chiefs fan. I will die a Royals and Chiefs fan. But that would be what the sporting hat is. Royals! I even lived through the dark years.
I'm a Packers fan. But I was born like only a couple 100 miles away.
There are actually more seats at Lambeau Field than there are residents in Green Bay.
Yeah.
I think that's hysterical.
But that's because every resident is allowed to have a free pass or something like that. They have a weird rule about that.
Every resident was offered the chance to buy season tickets first.
Yeah.
And if a season ticket becomes available, it has to be offered to the residents first. And then it can be offered to someone else.
Yeah.
You know who I feel sorry for? The one cop that doesn't get to go to the game.
I think at that point they bring somebody from out of state.
Possibly, but maybe they just found a person that lives there that isn't really a fan.
Or
they have them, they exist.
Yeah, or somebody who likes listening to the game on the radio.
Also true, but I mean, or doesn't prefer to go, or is living on a cop's salary and can't afford the $1,000 a year for tickets. Anywho, opening dungeon. Uh-oh.
That's not good.
Oh no, it's very good. It just may require a pause.
It's that long.
The Dungeon of Ridiculous Races. Everyone gets a race card from the discards, or if necessary, the deck. Reshuffle afterwards. Players choose races in reverse order of their level. That is, the lowest level player chooses first. If you don't wish to play your new race now, put it in your hand. While in this dungeon, there is no limit to the number of races you may have in play, but when you leave, you have to decide which extras to discard. My record is 7.
Alright. So
I know what I want to be.
Oh, right.
Yeah, everyone gets a race. It doesn't say the first one. The new. Oh, yeah.
The Star Munchkin races.
Did I not put the pause? We'll be back after these messages. Hi, welcome back. We have both shrewdly chosen one of the races from Munchkin Starfinder, which is winging its way across the U.S. towards my house right now because I kickstarted the hell out of that thing. So for regular non-Kickstarter people, it will be available in, I believe, October, but I'm going to get mine sometime this week.
So you guys will get a preview game.
Yeah, there'll be a preview game. There will also be an unboxing video. That'll be fun. But we have both chosen shrewdly the Cassava.
No, I chose Android.
Oh wait, yes, Cassava. Android.
I mean, they're all pretty good.
They're all pretty good. I have chosen Cassava.
I know that since it's a 2-player game, there's a good chance I'm facing death.
And I will read these rules out loud to the class because unless you downloaded the Munchkin thingies, available at warehouse23.com, free download, go get it. It has all of the races, classes, LB Scampcraft stuff that you have available, all the rules for those, along with the Epic Munchkin, which I assume will still be available. It's just not canon anymore. But you can go get those rules as well. And then,
which we're playing Epic tonight.
Right, we're playing Epic tonight. So we have the Epic rules here. Those they might not come in, but once we hit level 10, then you open 2 doors, and most things pre-2015 will have Epic rules attached to this stuff. And steeds, they let you carry an extra big item. A couple other things. But the Android, which he has chosen, has the powers of, instead of the usual death effects, you merely discard your hand. You may not take or be the target of any actions until the start of your next turn, when you draw a new hand normally. And enhanced targeting. When you fight more than one monster, you get a +1 per monster. And then Cassava, which is what I have chosen, you may look at the top door card before kicking down the door. After doing so, you may choose not to kick down the door, going directly to the looking for trouble or looting the room. And forearmed, you may use up to 4 hands worth of items. We give that 4 thumbs up. And also remember that in this dungeon there is no limit to the number of races you can have. So that'll be fun. I was anesthetized today, so I have a bit of dry mouth. It was really bad when I woke up. which means, in addition to my submachine gun, I have this odd bodkin. And start us out on Signor.
I like lemons.
I like turtles.
I also like limes. Both of them will wake me up since I can't have caffeine in copious amounts. Alright, so,
Really? Alright, I shuffled this, so this is all, and it's the singularity. I'm not kidding this time.
Holy shit!
Aw, I was a Kasatha for 1 second.
No shit.
And they go in here, they are obtainable cards.
I had a really good hand, too.
You keep your hand.
Keep the hand.
Played this game how many times?
How often do we get the singularity lately?
We get a level for that, though.
Yeah.
And you open that, so you get all your stuff first.
I get 4 doors also, right?
Yes. You played this how many times?
Too many.
And nobody can help anybody in combat.
Ah, I'm a dwarf. And I have a snail gun! And a cherry blossom one.
I'm a veggie. I'm a veggie warrior.
Ball and chain and backpack.
With the scepter of ages.
And ninja climbing shoes in my backpack. And monster stompers in my backpack.
Wizard.
I am kicking down the door.
Finally.
Fraught with religious significance.
Ooh. Must enter monster and open a seal.
And I'm going to take on the level 2 jellyfish.
A group of jellyfish is called a smack.
That's disturbing.
That it's called that, or that I knew that?
Both.
I'll allow it. I don't know why they have different names for groups if they have Pride of Lions and a Murder of Crows and a Rack of Lamb.
I want to slap him, but I also don't want to hurt his eyes. Because I'd feel bad. Alright, so, 1, 2, yeah. Again, yeah, we'll roll. And we get 1 treasure. Chunky black glasses.
Clunky.
No, chunky.
Chunky? Oh. Alrighty. Then I'm clunky.
Right now, you probably are.
I only ran into 2 walls. And peed in the closet. Hey, your clock won't flush.
Wow. Okay, that bothers me a lot.
Qua?
You're a veggie, but the picture is a bunch of grapes.
I'll allow it. The official fruit, the official vegetable, the state vegetable of Oklahoma is the watermelon. This is true.
Alright, I'm discarding the card, Gaki. I'm going to do 1.
What? I was just putting them.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you a hard time.
Okay, yeah, because I'm lower level. Ha-ha! I must succeed. It eats your cards.
And it's your turn.
Hooray! Now that I have 87 cards. Really?
Really, Brandon? It's gonna be one of those games.
It's gonna be one of those games. Oh, one of those. All players with no class lose a level. Ha. And everyone is now a little stupider. Levels do not count in combat.
Oh, reality TV.
Yeah.
I know that card very well.
The Real Housewives of Topeka.
Brandon, have you seen my Valium?
Xanax, I hardly know her. Alright, let's open this bitch. The level 1 fuzzball! I can kill that with my scepter. 1, 2, fuzz. For a minute there, I thought it was going to be fraught with religious significance.
Nah, it's only a level 1. You find a way to beat that.
Nature finds a way. Gold bloom. The gold bloomiest gold bloom that ever gold bloomed a gold bloom. I'll say it again. Go watch my OMG It's the MCU video. I'm funny in it, and I review 18 movies. Again, with the plan your fluids, it's kind of a long one.
Yeah, it was only planned to be about 15 to 20 minutes long.
But I had notes, and then I had ideas.
And tangents.
And tangents, and themes, and stuff.
I think I got sprayed by a wildcat.
Alright, so I killed the fuzzball, and I have these 2 walls. Goodbye, reality TV. 4, 5, 6, 7. I still have 8 fucking cards.
Holy shit. And I'm not well this level.
Yeah, lose your race. I might have found a way to discard it, but then he got a big hit. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hey. Done. I cleaned up my own mess. Hey, look! We didn't open a seal! Da 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 da!
Computerized!
It has the fuzzball that I just fought on.
Yeah.
I'm thinking whatever I fight next is going to be with religious significance and computerized.
Level 6 Cerberus.
What do you do if you encounter Cerberus? Throw 3 sticks.
In different directions.
What do you want?
5.
5? Well, that's less than 18.
Well, I'm a mislabeled moob. I buy monsters.
Play during any combat. The monsters get confused and wander off. Discard all cards played in the current combat. Usable once only. Okie dokie. The Pleurodon got confused.
Reverse followed it. Yeah, little pile of bones.
Yeah, that's why I was confused. He made a funny. It's made completely of bones, so the dog was like, arr, 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 arr. He tried to bury him. Again.
And I'm going to discard the card gaki and the barracuda.
No one will believe me, but that burp tasted like salad.
Believe you, I know how much salad you eat.
Are you done?
Yes, I am done. Well, I still got 8 levels, so I'm happy.
This is true. You had to buy it, but you know. What else? Mama! Yeah. I will face Humphrey Bogart. He's level 2.
Yeah, alright.
Wouldn't do it. He did. Hooray! Voodoo zombie only. Like somebody hit you in the back of the head. I can't do the evil eyes today. I believe it would pop my stitches.
I think it would do more than pop your stitches.
Before today, I didn't believe it was possible to blink too hard. Then I blunk too hard. Blunk.
Any of our viewers that watch anime, because he doesn't, now he looks like one of those guys where the artist got lazy and just drew slits for eyes. Like Brock from Pokemon.
I was pretty close to that to begin with. Don't worry, in about a week I'll be able to open my eyes again.
What little you did before.
Possibly more. I don't know, they clicked all of this off, so, you know. I might have eyes. You don't know, do you?
Alright, so it's my turn.
Twice in a row.
I'm an orc now.
I do like orc.
Alright, I am going to end my turn. So I'm going to go ahead and loot the room.
That's not ending your turn.
Now it's your turn.
But you have 6 cards.
Oh, right. So I have
Rodomontade. Which lets you have another card in your hand, but it got you down to 5 cards, so, you know, 6 of 1. Pierre had never heard that before. I told him. The term 6 of 1, half a dozen of the other. He had no idea what it meant. I had to explain it.
Well, you gotta remember where Pierre's from.
Mars?
He's from the East Coast.
Not even the coast, he's from Vermont. That's still like a fair distance from a coast. The eastern woods. He's a damned Canada toucher.
So am I. I'm from the Great White North.
Yeah, but how many Vermonts would fit in a Dakota?
I'm not from Dakota.
But you spent a lot of time.
Yeah, but I spent even more time in Kansas.
Okay. Damn Canada touchers.
Where I was born, you could literally throw a rock at the border.
And then they poke their heads and go, hey!
Stop Stop throwing rocks.
Stop throwing rocks in our country, eh?
I lived right across Lake Superior from the state with angry Canadians in it. Minnesota.
They will aggressively make you a pie.
Yeah, they're the nicest people. They're just very angry about being nice.
The chosen one.
Oh shit.
Play this card at any time except during combat. You may either open a seal or close one. Your choice. F.U. singularity. I have been chosen. And I only have 4 cards, so I don't have to figure out a way to keep my kittens and get rid of the bad ones. I'll loot the room. Done.
That doesn't sound good.
Show it to the internet.
6.
You rolled a 0.
Down the door. The Wandering Monster card.
Uh-oh. Oh wait, you discarded the card, Gucky. Yay! That was the one I was kind of scared of. Because it meant that I would lose cards. That would make me sad.
Yeah, shit.
Well, shit. That's when you take a dump in a well.
Loot the room. Ooh.
And the poker face continues.
Get rid of Earl of Lemongrab. It's your turn.
Groovy. The unspoken.
Who is joined by 3,872 orcas.
Orcas! It's a whale of a tail. Interesting.
Total of level 20.
Hey, yeah, because I closed that sale. 20 AA.
Mm-hmm.
And I have 7, 10, 12. I keep looking at these like they're gonna help. I have 5.
And there's a possibility of him losing 3 levels.
No, there's not. +2 against anyone with no hand items equipped. +5 if you do not have a helper. I believe he's telling me to go F myself. Go elf yourself.
I'm going to Katie's house a block away.
Okay.
Be back.
Roommates.
She said it's like she was a 10-year-old. Like, I can go across the street to my friend Katie's house. Do I know Katie's mother? Come back by the time the street lights turn on.
Kids nowadays won't ever know about that.
I know, right? Or not getting home before the street lights turn on and getting hit with a hose before you get in the house.
Mine was always, as long as you're home before dark, but when the street lights come on, you're safe.
Yeah.
Thankfully, we rode bikes everywhere.
Right. That gave you the time. You went. Oh, the street lights are on. That means that means that it's getting dark.
That means I have 5 minutes.
You have that. You have that stretch of time.
The only time I was ever late for that, it started hailing on my ride home.
What did
And
we learn?
I got smacked in the head with a hailstone the size of a golf ball and knocked me off my bike.
I'll bet you learned an important lesson. Nope. I will just pitch Quasar at them. There, eat him. He's crunchy. Go, yeah, bastard.
I am an explorer.
An exploder. Are you an internet explorer? That would be if he was a hipster explorer. He'd be an internet explorer.
I'm gonna go get my dagger. Honestly, officer, he fell on my knife 37 times. He deserved it.
How did your father die? He fell down an elevator shaft onto some bullets.
I love the Blue Raja's, the look on his face at that. At first it starts off as, oh, and then, yeah, alright, your turn.
What's an explorer good at, Cajun man? Exploration. Sit. Ask your parents, kids. Also,
YouTube.
go on YouTube and watch the old Cajun man.
They're funny as fuck.
Adam Sandler on Weekend Update on SNL years and years and years ago, during the Dennis Miller years. Good stuff back then. Good stuff.
Back when Adam Sandler movies were hilarious.
Back when Adam Sandler was hilarious. I mean, that was before his movies. He's funny if you don't let him off the chain. Like if you give him a set of parameters and go stay pretty much within this, there'll be a little coloring outside the lines, but it'll stay funny. Happy Gilmore, other stuff like that. Waterboy was funny.
I went and saw that for my 14th birthday, 15th birthday.
I always found it a little grating. Billy Madison a little grating, but you know, all in all, an entertaining movie. When you have the distinction of being the only of writing, directing, starring in again. I think he catered the thing. The only movie to win all the Razzies one year. You have done something wrong.
What, the one with him and his sister?
Yeah, Jack and Jill.
Yeah.
He also has a movie that has a 0% on Rotten Tomatoes. That's hard to do too.
Really is hard to do.
The Ridiculous Six.
Oh.
One of his Netflix movies, like something that Netflix regrets making. I didn't think that was possible.
Oh, they've done it again.
All right.
They made Death Note. So, what's that big bag of mail? Oh, that's hate mail. What? Yeah. Well, at least it's only one bag today. No, that's the first bag today.
It's only one bag today.
Hide the rest. We'll spread it out over the next month.
like 9 guys with bags. He's having a good day. Go. Here you are, 38,000 letters to Santa Claus. And 50,000 against Death Note. I will... no, I don't want to do that.
Sir, they've started slowing down. I think they're running out of paper to write letters on.
I will face Hee-Hop, the bunny demon, whose bad stuff does nothing to me.
He's fraught with religious significance and computerance.
Really? Because, as I said, the bad stuff does nothing to me. Okay.
Yes,
So,
but it just means don't.
firewall, all bloggers lose level, blah, 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 bloggers. So he added effectively 16 to it.
I think your slurping just pissed me off. That's not
That
working.
time. That time it was just cinematically funny. Alright, so 15 plus 7 is 22, 23. Oh no, I have to draw after that. I don't have any pluses or minuses. Do I? Nope, not at all. Hey look, I ran away. If only I had been a Vesk, that was it. Then I could take the non-bad stuff and still get a treasure. Seriously, go check out the Starfinder races and classes. They're freaking awesome. And then we won't have to explain them as much when we play, probably next week.
What are you talking about? You're going to explain them in the fucking opening, the unboxing video. I know you.
True. But if you go download it and print it out, you can read along.
I'll put a link.
There is a link in the Epic Send-Off description. Go 2 episodes back to our 99th episode, Epic Send-Off, and there's a link to both Munchkin Thingies and the Epic Munchkin Rules. I know because I put it there. Hello. Bucket Man! Sport Man!
1, 2, screech.
Yeah. Because bucket.
Lines of guidance. I need those.
Flame of guidance. This is a fire flame attack. You don't say! And it's a slotless item, so technically you can have that and be on fire.
Yeah. I'm actually going to discard Explorer to become a militia. I just hope we don't run out of beer. Alright.
You know, oddly enough, it's an apocalypse card, but the 15-year supply of beer and toilet paper that gives you a +3 if the 7th seal is open, it should make you immune to the beer shortage seal. If you're militia. That would be awesome. That might be a house rule. So, because we can institute house rules anytime we play Epic now, because it's not going to be canon anyway.
If we ever experience an apocalypse, me and Brandon are fine. I can brew and I can fix things, and Brandon knows shit.
I know things. I can purify water, and I've got an ample supply of ammunition.
I need to restock some of that after your birthday.
It was a rootin' tootin' birthday shoot extravaganza. If you're friends with me on Facebook, then go check out those videos of me and my brother shooting a 410 shotgun at reactive targets, which is a fun way of saying explosives that I bought at Academy that we placed strategically in a copy fax printer that I got from the hotel when they closed because it was broken already. But they gave me 3 of them, and we ruined them. Like, after about 400 rounds of ammunition, my brother went over to look at them. I'm like, are they okay? They just need a new toner cartridge, right? He's like, oh yeah, we blew the toner cartridge away. Anywho, I open a seal. Here they come again. Reshuffle the door and treasure discards back into their respective decks. And when running away, you have to succeed twice. So, you do the treasures because there's less of those. And I'm the one that did this. Which means I need to go through this deck after we're done and take out those 2 written cards with the Android and Kasatha races on them.
No.
Now they're available.
After next week, you should just go find them and replace them in the deck.
I just need to take them out because we do that anyway, but we don't have any... Mostly our games are canon, like,
Yeah, that's true.
it's all regular, what's available to everyone else out there. I have 2 cards that were hand-drawn for me by John Kovalik.
Which never get used.
Would never get used. Cory and I used them once in a game many, many, many years ago, right after I got them, and then into the archives they went. I have several cards that I made up myself, including a monster called the Meteor Swarm, M-E-A-T. With the bad stuff, you meet your doom, you are dead. Before there was a card called the Plot Device that made someone either win or lose by 1. I created a card called Never Telling the Odds, which just makes it so you win a combat. And before these dungeons existed, I actually made one called Playing the Race card, and You've Got Class, which that card acted as any race or class that you wanted, respectively. So, I had those ideas years ago. I'm glad they made them. I'm not salty in any way about it.
No, it just means he doesn't have to submit them and wait.
True. Because they came out before I got around to submitting them, so totally not Steve Jackson's fault. I harbor no ill will to any of the ideas that I've had coming out as cards that I didn't have the wherewithal to submit. Some of them were pretty obvious. The Bananaconda, I'm surprised it took them this long.
They probably ran out of room.
Really? I'm surprised it took them until the second Moop expansion. Alright, so now I get to take a turn with no discards whatsoever. Yeah, go through the discards. Sort of. Also, Sprocket Zarathustra. Play during any combat. Add the top monster in the discard pile to the combat, and it gets an extra +5. It is now an undead monster with gears, regardless of its previous incarnation. And I will face the Melancholy Baby. It's a melon and a collie. And it's level 1, so it's a baby. It's so cute.
Earthquake.
There was a big item.
You have a ship.
My ship! I shipped my pants. I don't like you. I'm still beating it by a lot.
Well, yeah, but it wasn't to make you...
1, 2, dead.
When you hit level 10, that's when the fun begins.
If you in the... Hey, look, a hand item. Not usable by Necromancer, not usable by Halfling. Excellent. Done. Don't open a seal. Good boy.
I was actually hoping for a 1.
I know.
You said so.
I know.
If you killed it, you eat it. Wow, that's actually really nice to
Doesn't that
have.
make you pay a number of cards equal to the number of treasures that you get or something? Yeah. That's
Not counting those given to a helper.
Yeah, that is the same. That is from the Penny Arcaders booster. Those cards are mean.
And I will loot the room.
Booty make your loots a lot.
Discarding militia for something better. I am a wizard. Which is normally my favorite go-to.
It's a good go-to. If my go-to class is Yakuza.
Yeah, you and Cory both.
Oh.
It's a nice class to go to.
It's a nice class to go to. We're going to class. You've got class.
I'm an orc wizard, though. I would do the winky finger.
Boot green finger. He is Butch Greenfinger!
What? Which one's your priest? Is it Butch or Sundance?
Butch.
Butch.
Butch Greenfinger. Sundance Iron Grip.
Yeah.
Because standard bearer.
Yeah. Butch has a pig carried around and he does the wiggy green finger.
It's the Orc Warrior with Pig is what the thing is called. These are Warhammer Fantasy models. Because I got into Warhammer Fantasy a long, long time ago. And he painted all of my figures for me and they're amazing. Again, if you're on my Facebook, go look at the pictures. They're pretty awesome. But my wizard and my battle standard bearer usually stand next to each other, and at one point, all of the unit that they were in was decimated, and they ran like little bitches because that's what they're gonna do unless you roll snake eyes. And so they ran, and I wasn't gonna get them back unless I rolled snake eyes on a leadership roll on subsequent turns, and they got this close to the edge of the board, and I rolled snake eyes, so it was like Bush and Sundance just going up to the cliff. So at that moment they earned their names of Butch and Sundance, but I orc twisted them, so it was Butch Greenfinger because he's the shaman, and Sundance Iron Grip because he holds the battle standard. Anywho, that was the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn.
Okay. I got into a story there. I may have caffeinated myself right before this game, and I hadn't been able to have anything to eat or drink for 12 hours before surgery.
Did you eat?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good.
I had a salad, hence the burp.
That sounds good. I just want to go over to Dylan's and eat all you can eat salad.
I also ate a string cheese, but right when I got home.
I need something in me.
Yeah. Because I was sitting here this morning, playing on my phone, trying not to think about food. And I looked behind me, there's my bag of Parm crisps. I'm like, ooh, no! Everything sounds great when you can't eat it.
Ooh, gun whales.
Gun whales. Ooh. Uh-oh, they killed me. Actually, I'd kind of be okay with that right now. -3 against thieves. I am not a thief.
Are you beating them?
No, there's 16, 18. I am 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Wait. No, I am.
By how much?
1.
Okay, that's fine. You killed it, you eat it.
You killed it, you eat it.
I don't think that's a curse.
I know. I haven't actually killed it yet. Yeah, okay. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, which means I'm not gonna put a monster enhancer on it to beat it more. So these two and these two. Aw, none of your monsters get to be sulky. But I kill the gun whales. So I get up to epic. Where's my black die? Black die.
Man, there's so much rare stuff on this table now.
Yes.
I still want. I want my own pink die if you ever find one.
Those you can order.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I thought that was the one that was out of stock all the time.
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
No, the pink ones. Yeah, that's one of the 6 colors that you can just order.
Okay.
That's why I have 2 orange ones. Because they were in the German Munchkin Würfel, which were the 6 other colors. And I traded with the Munchkin Promos guy. His name is Christoph. He lives in Germany. And I had already ordered a couple of the orange ones because I got Pierre one for his birthday. Because orange.
Yeah.
And I also ordered one for myself because I am a little bit selfish sometimes. Plus, I had $5.
Yeah.
I sold some things on eBay, so it was completely free for me. And years and years ago, I let somebody use my white Munchkin die for Vampire Requiem.
And they never got it back.
And I never got it back. And so I was without that die for the longest time. I'm like, we were trading some stuff, and I said, here's a weird question. Do you have a spare white Munchkin die? He's like, white? Yes, I do. So I traded for all of the Wurple in the tin, so that's pretty cool, and the white die for some stuff. I forget what the exact trade was at this time. But, I will trade a wizard-only hat for that snail gun. I think you can wear your headgear with other headgear, right?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Because I'm a veggie. I can't wear headgear at all.
Oh, familiar now.
Oh yeah, that's not the hat, that's the familiar. My bad, that's slotless.
Yep.
I'm still not a wizard, I couldn't use it anyway.
Yep.
But I can have as many hand items as I want. Because I'm a veggie. But I can't wear armor, headgear, or footgear because I'm a vegetable. But I think I can have one of those things with the epic veggie. Star Munchkin. You may have one armor, footgear, or headgear without using a cheat card as long as it is not specifically restricted to some other race or class. Smooth.
And it says or, right?
Yes, I can have one of those slotted items. And killed whales, I got a thing, I'm done.
Yay!
Which means that the epic warrior power is stupid for me right now. Because it's ridiculous strength. You can use two-handed items in one hand.
The Candy Zombies!
Hi, I'm Candy. Of course you are.
Alright.
The original Highlander. Go watch it. What are you in about?
Let's see, there's red on there, so...
There is. Yes, there is. Created by PB's Decorpsinator Serum. Each player may add one monster from their hand to the combat, not just an undead one, and that monster becomes undead too.
Ooh.
Ooh.
This might be...
Things you forgot to mention.
I didn't read it.
Also, you made me discard my monsters. But... Oh, this is best. Lose all one-shot items. You don't have any one-shot items. However, you were mean to me. So, it's joined by its mama.
Oh!
Because it's below level 5. So it's 10 levels higher, has one extra level and one extra treasure. So it's level 11, 12, 13. 2 treasures and 2 levels. And then also Sprocket Zarathustra with the gun whales.
Wheels. Well, that's a thing.
That's a thing. And the gun whales kill him. See, my original plan before the gun whales and I got rid of my gullible was that the melancholy baby was on the bottom. So if you had drawn a monster on the next turn, I was gonna also sprocket melancholy and then mama it. That was the original plan, but then gun whales happened.
Alright, so I am going to run away, starting with the zombies.
Well, I'll say, fair play. The gun whales would kill you, which means you would be immune from any other bad stuff.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay. Fail.
Yeah. Dead.
Yes!
So I lose all of this.
Correct. And I get to choose from them. You get to give your powers. Oh, also that. And your hand. That's it. Your hand.
Which I know what he's taking. The hand.
Mostly moisten hoop. You don't have any fire flame items anymore.
True.
Oh. Well, I can't wear headgear. Flame of guidance.
Yes, you can. You can wear headgear.
I can wear one.
Yeah.
One of those things. But the headgear is +1. And all monsters will treat you as a hipster. But I have all the hands, so I'm going to take Absorbing Man's Ball and Chain, because it's +4, and it's good for crushing. Alright, so door, treasure. And he's dead, so I get to be the victim of The End Is Nigh. Take all the go-up level cards out of the discards and shuffle them back into the treasure deck, which he can do while I'm taking my turn. I think there's only like none. Done! Here, want us to shuffle them again? There. Alright. Woo.
So I knew I was facing death.
Dramatic, yes.
But I lost my android.
If only you had been an android. Too soon?
I'll stab you. I'll make sure it's in the leg.
Well, you may get retribution on this one. I drew the Koala of Cthulhu and the Ringmaster. Huh. He cancels all continuing curses when he enters play. That would have been nice. Man's ball and chain. No, the snail gun. So the middle-aged gods.
Did we ever confirm that bad stuff on the Fall of Cthulhu?
Yes.
Okay. Because I confused the hell out of Cory so bad. We're just like, but it makes sense.
It made him brain. My brain. And
gotta love English.
I would go for level.
It's probably not as funny in like German or something like that.
Is it German? What, before Sid Germans arrive? So he's 15, 16, 19, plus 9 is 28. I am 11, 26. Really? Son of a bitch. If I had one more card in my hand, I could win. Wait! Perfect. I discard the Dagger of Treachery to give me a +1 from the Berserker. which makes it no cards in my hand, so he doesn't get that +1 that he had from all the cards in my hand. Tied! I win ties.
Yeah. Shit.
1, 2, you don't have any cards. Yay, Matt! Yay!
So you have any levels? 3?
3 levels and 6 treasures. 2, 3. Goodbye end is 9. Means.
Which means I'm getting something.
Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dude, I can't believe. So close. If you hadn't died and just had anything in your hand at all.
If I hadn't died, you wouldn't have had that +4.
Also true. Also true. And I have an ally. I get Iron Fist, which, just like the show, he's completely useless to me right now. You may have 2 extra ranks of powers.
It's like Tony Stark. He was a whiny little bitch. And dumb.
And dumb. The dumb, whiny billionaire. And I have the 2-handed flashlight, which is not usable by Professor. I can't be a necromancer, a halfling, or a professor.
Unless you get some cheats.
Unless I get some cheats. Bug spray. Veggie is freaking awesome. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hands worth of items. And my 1 slotted item that I can use, the black hat. Which means I can't be a necromancer, a halfling, a professor, or a cowboy. Done. On that epic ass turn. 4 and 4.
Yeah.
And that's not 4. That's like 93.
Which sucks makes this one good.
And also Sprocket Zarathustra for the win. Many will ask, what was the turning point? And I will say, also Sprocket Zarathustra with gun whales.
I have a ride now.
I have a sled.
England powered.
Rides take up the ally spot.
Okay. Big hair.
Is that the one where if anything takes it away, you just put it back in your hand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Face paint.
Big hair and face paint. He's a clown. What a bozo. By the way, the ringmaster was a clown monster, which does have the stacking rule all these days.
Gas mask in my backpack. Hey guys.
Hi, welcome back. It was only up for a second, really this time, because I watched an episode a while back where it was like, it was only off for a second, and I know for a fact it was like 20 minutes.
We also spent a lot of time trying to chase down Cory.
Benny Hill style. He's
I start a Munchkin legend.
I thought you said snort.
Well, I do spare.
Hence all the snorting.
Hi!
Hi.
I am a high orc!
A hork. Whoop.
And then take on Frankenstein.
Ooh. Hey. Oh no, roll for parasite. Oh, no parasite.
Alright. And there's red on the card.
Really? No, it's the card art.
Alright. Damn it, his eyes are black. Oh, nope, there it is. Hands of the guy standing behind him.
I'll allow it. Those are his claws. Yep.
Who is that standing behind him? Or is it not a named critter?
I think it was named, I just don't know what it is at the time. Pick one player to roll the die and add the result to Frankenstein's level. Okay.
Alright, roll the die.
Who will you choose? Oh. Thief.
So he's at level
13.
So.
Damn, there is a card, one card in here that you play it when one of the sides of a combat has the combat level of exactly 13, and that side wins. I love that card. Triskophilia, I think it's called. Are you winning?
I am actually losing by 1.
Ah! Give a hand item to the player of your choice. Smooth. Or I'll help for a treasure.
Okay, I'll give you a treasure.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. No one's going to object. And I will take these ones. And a fairy dust. Yay!
Actually, put the treasure that you got back and take this one, because I'm discarding my treasure to take the level.
No. You trade all the treasure. We've gone through this.
Yeah, but it doesn't count.
No. If you munchkin me and trade the treasure, then it takes mine too.
Oh.
It says
I'm not
all.
gonna munchkin you because I remember how bad that is.
Okay, I got the yellow cross garters. Ooh, it's slotless. Monsters treat you as whichever sex is more advantageous for you. Swanky.
I got the tweezers of terror.
Ooh.
Which you can't use yet.
Womp womp. Killed Frankenstein.
So, Dr. Frankenstein. It's Frankenstein!
I changed it.
Alright.
You get a level for that. You did kill it. Are you done?
Yep.
Okay. Ooh, it's the good one! Starting with the player, open this seal and going clockwise, everyone draws a face down turner. Da 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 da. It's all you.
First. Candy!
Huh.
It had all the exclamation points. It needed to have
Yes,
that.
yes, it does. I'm just saying that I had that at the beginning of the game. That was one of the goals that got shuffled back in. Alright, now I get to open the deer. The big honking sword of character whooping!
Oh.
Yeah, they're looking up at it like, oh boy.
Oh shit.
There's a little pee coming at me right now.
Don't go in that room.
Don't go.
There's a pile of poop.
There's a big monster, a huge sword, and some poop.
I don't know where the poop came from.
He knows exactly where the poop came from. Alright, I
don't know why I lost my pants either.
The diamond monster. Root the room.
Are you seriously going to traverse this cave pantsless? Well, it beats the alternative.
I'll put my evil cancelling headphones over there, and that takes me to 5. Done.
Alright.
Least eventful turn ever. We opened the good seal.
Curse! Sea change!
Lose your race. Wow.
Oh, and that means I lose being high.
Yep.
Also, which sucks.
You lose all of your hort abilities.
Wait. I know something. Oh, no. It's a curse. I ignore it.
You lose a level. Okie dokie.
I like being an orc.
I figured you would. Yeah, I do that on principle, on lose a level curses. No. I choose to lose a level to avoid this curse.
Loot the room. Well, shit.
Well, shit.
Alright, your turn.
Eat it. Yay.
You almost Cory died.
No, I didn't. It circled back. The last turn is when I almost Cory did. Right here.
The die just wanted to be dramatic.
I got the Earl of Lemon Grab and a curse, Mystic Misfire. If you have no race, this curse has no effect. No! Oh, no. Oh, wait. Where is it? There it is. Ha!
We should bring the hell out of that.
Not my 7 hands worth of stuff. It would be 8, but of the middle-aged gods takes away 1 hand. So this actually doesn't take a hand. +2 against musicians and royalty. Blah. I am neither of those things. I am a veggie warrior. And I kick his ever-loving lemon butt.
By how much?
Ooh, well, by 1 with my level only. And then I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So I'm beating him by 26.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. And I get 1, 2, 3, and 1 extra for the seal. Quasar, welcome back! I get 2 allies for them, so. No. Level for him. Huh. I grew 1,000 gold's worth of items that I can't use. It's only 2 levels though. Done. So we're still under the good seal.
No. Well, that works.
It took a good bounce there.
Wandering monsters back in my hand.
Dun dun dun.
And a minute. Loot the room.
A minute.
Whew. It's your turn.
The patented Cory noise of.
Well, now you owe 50 cents.
Would somebody please pay Mr. Trump? Curse, your unlucky day. Curse, lose a turn. Jesus fucking.
It really is your unlucky day.
The next monster you find when you kick open the door does its bad stuff to you immediately.
Oh.
Unless it is death, in which case you just lose 2 levels. After that, fight it normally. And lose a turn. Lose your next turn. If it's your turn right now, your turn is over. Done.
Well, that was quick.
Fastest turn ever.
Merciless insect horde.
Hey, look at me with a bunch of nothing. Well, not nothing. But oh.
So, does my flight spell count as giving me flight?
No. Because you have to discard for that?
So, it is a 12, 15.
Correct.
And There's no red on the monsters.
Ah.
I'm gonna run away.
I'll make you a deal. I'll do it for the fairy dust. However, if either of the treasures is a wishing ring, you get rid of this.
Deal.
Okay.
One, two, dead.
Hooray! Bunny slippers and a wall. Oh, you get a third one. Another wall. Don't use both walls. I was nice to you.
Yeah.
Wait until my turn, then because you can use it at any time.
Oh, fair enough. I'm gonna go ahead and use that.
Okay. Well, yeah, let's say that's 9. You can have your level 10 before your turn, but I just don't want to get rid of the good seal.
All right, and it's your turn.
Hooray! Don't curse me, bro. Orcupine and the tall hot girl. +5 against anyone level 4 or below. No. +5 against munchkins without armor. Ooh, I'm a veggie. My garters do not count as armor.
Alright, so,
the Orcupine was first, it being the next monster.
yeah.
If you have armor, you are safe. Otherwise, you are dead.
So you lose 2 will.
I lose to them.
What's
Wow.
your bad stuff?
Lose a level. I was playing fair.
Either way, you were losing a level.
No, I lost 2.
Alright, how much are you winning by?
Oh boy. I should just do my level. Let's see, 14, 15, 16, 17, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 41. 41 versus 10, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 plus 5 is 27. 27.
So you're... Okay.
Winning by 14.
So, where to find your nemesis?
Still winning by 4.
And they're making their second appearance in this game. I'm wondering again, 3,872 orcas.
It would have been funnier if they had come out and been my nemesis.
That would have been...
Yeah.
That would have been, but I just like that. I'm still winning by 4. Not anymore.
Alright, let's do all the math on these. Do not have a helper, so 17.
11.
Hold on. 17, 20. 33. 39. 44. 54.
So you're losing by 14. Or 13.
13.
13.
Lucky 13. Alright, well, that's for you. He didn't take out of the bag. 3 rounded up is 2.
Yep. So I'm going to lose the sled.
Not an item, doesn't have a gold piece value.
Well, I will lose my headgear. That returns to
True.
my hand.
Okay.
And I will lose the tweezers. Okay.
Alright, let's see here. 13, eh? Let's try some fairy berries. If I roll 14... oh wait, I have to specifically roll the little pink ones for this.
And they're coming out of the bag.
That's true. Which
So
means
the
I
best you can get is 14.
The best I can get is 14. Which would be hilarious. 13! I'm in ties.
Wait a minute.
And I get the key code of them.
Oh yeah.
Nice. I didn't even have a loaded die. That was a wing and a prayer. 1, 2, dead. Boom.
That gives you 3 levels.
3 levels, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 treasures. Because this combat counts under this seal, even though the levels I get from it close this seal. 13.
I might get some stuff.
I might get some stuff. They're treasures. Most of them I can put over here. Oh! We'll do this first. The arms locker. Place this on the bottom of the discard. Draw 4 treasures immediately. Pick 2 and discard the other 2. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Well, that's headgear, so that's going away. Oh, definitely want to keep that. And that. Those over there. My prehensile tongue, which gives me 1 more hand.
Okay, Toad.
But I'm a veggie, but they got an extra hand. But still, and my gallbladder. Oh, a wizard only. The crystal mall in your future, I see. Pain. And I don't have any big things to do. No. Very holy book. Oh, take away all of this. And over there. Oh, a portable hole, so I can have another card in my hand. Sunbonnet. Okay, so that's 3. I can keep 3 more of these. 4 pound. Wait. These hands. I love you, baby. I love you, baby. Beat only. Not usable by thief. I can't be a thief now, too. But that's big. My thumb is still on it. Season 4 is 12. Now I can have the overstuffed Otterman. Some armor over there. And I demand your silence, because I have the Infinity Gauntlet.
I wonder what would have happened if somebody just said that to him, like, and Thanos just starts on a whole tirade, and it's like, and?
The most powerful comeback there is. So...
I don't think you know what to say. Like, you got some balls, I'll grant you that.
I can't believe Thanos used the reality stone to make a giant fly swatter and just hit Falcon.
Sad thing is, that's probably the most believable one he's told us yet.
Now, I think that would be Aunt May giving him the infinity wedgie. These are continuing of the fake spoilers for Infinity War because someone still hasn't seen it yet.
I'm sorry, I don't have time to go see a movie.
I've seen it twice.
I barely have time to see the movies I already have.
This is a promo. The Infinity Gauntlet is a promo card, so it's already hard to get.
I have like 5 of them.
Shut up.
Because I keep forgetting we have one.
And it's an extra +1 for each Infinity Gem you have in play. And if you get all 6 of them, you win the game. I love that. In a Munchkin Marvel game, that's completely possible. In this, not so much.
And that's, we're lucky to have found the gauntlet.
There may be 2. I may have shuffled a second one in at some point and forgot the other one was there. So there may be 2.
Maybe.
So, done. Finally.
Yeah. After managing to get everything down. Son of a bitch! I Cory'd it.
And it was the slowest one in the world. You totally could have caught
Dramatic Corying.
You still could have put your
I was
hand
hoping
up
it would
there.
just stop, and then it went. Oh,
It's called,
it's
planning for the worst. I was stunned.
I was stunned. Alright, so...
You lost all that, yeah. No,
With extraordinary dentition.
Dentition.
Really good teeth.
Yeah. It's a picture of a chicken with teeth.
Big hair's back.
Big fat hairy deal. Man, I needed to get down to 6 cards. I got down to 4.
Okay. I'm taking on Frank Lime Jello.
I have 11 hands worth of stuff.
The horror, the tasty gelatin horror. +4 against females.
They gave me some good sugar-free pudding at the hospital today.
Nice.
I might have to get those little pudding cups.
I didn't know they made sugar-free pudding anymore. Alright, so I'm beating him by 3.
Sure.
1, 2, 3.
Still 3. It's 3 again because I accidentally closed that seal. Technically, you closed that seal because you put the orcas in.
Well, I discovered my family history.
I rolled a 13 on a dice, on 2 d6s. Yeah.
Yes, that is entirely possible in this game.
I can't do that again because they're out of the bag now, and it says specifically to roll these dice that came with this card.
Target practice.
What was that, 3?
Yep.
Sweet. Now we're down to Firewall.
Doors home like those in my backpack. Return. Wait. Nice, not up there.
I can't believe the Grandmaster showed up and just put Thanos in the arena.
I think people are getting tired of you. I am. Of course, our fans aren't because there's only 3 of you.
nobody gets tired of me.
I guess I'm nobody then. All right, Brandon.
Are you done? You Jello Slayer?
Done.
Dun dun dun. Hey, he's epic. What do you got, Wizard? You can run away from curses, and Epic Orc is actually fucking awesome. If you encounter a level 1 monster, nobody can do anything about it. You eat it.
Yes, I need a level 1 monster.
You get a level and a treasure, just like on the card, but nobody can do anything about it.
And I'd be beating it by more than 10.
Yes.
So it's an extra level.
And
I'm high, so it gives me another level.
Because you would get a treasure. You would be able to trade that treasure for a level. You can get 3 levels out of a level 1 monster, and no one can do a damn thing about it. That is a really powerful combination, and I open to see. They just won't die! Take all monsters out of the discards and shuffle them back into the door deck. After combat, place monsters on the bottom of the door deck, not in the discards. Yep, it's all me. It's all me. Okay, this is my hand. I'm gonna put it there. We've done this. We've done that before. Where like Cory almost shuffled his hand into the treasures a couple of times, but he's like, "It's fine. It's fine. I haven't put them together yet." And I had all doors in my hand. And he like separates them. And he's like, "Here they are."
We've had that a couple of times.
Well, you've almost done it, and back in season 1, you actually did it.
Yeah.
Like you look down, and you're like, "Where's my hand?" And it's gone, and we're like, "Draw 4 and 4." You don't get it.
But we spent the next 3 or 4 episodes finding the cards.
Finding the occasional treasure in there, yeah. Oh no, the orcas are back. Again. They are in fact my nemesis.
I'm gonna laugh if I draw him again, and another wandering monster.
The Koala of Cthulhu, which has been a plague on my house for a while now. The gun whales. My gullible that I never got to play. It's a gullible. It's a seagull and a bull. The melancholy baby. And my ship. I didn't even get you during a battleship. Ha, battleship. We still don't have any comments on the 100th episode. I am disappointed. We still don't have any comments on the 99th episode where I asked you specifically to tell us about the epic rules and what you think. I am disappointed. You're dropping the ball, Internet.
I just don't think our fan has had a chance.
You better be careful. Another 200-300 of these and we won't want to do it anymore.
Oh, woe is us.
Oh, woe is us. When we hit as many episodes as The Simpsons.
No.
No.
I absolutely refuse.
Do you know how many episodes of The Simpsons there are?
Aren't there over 1,000?
No. They just hit 646, which is one more than Gunsmoke.
Oh, jeez.
They just beat Gunsmoke. It'll take twice that many to beat Gunsmoke in runtime because Gunsmoke was an hour long. But they just hit as many Gunsmoke +1 in episodes. Which Gunsmoke only ran for, I think, 19 years, but they had longer seasons back then. 19, 20, 22, somewhere around there. Not exactly sure. If you know, tell us in the comments. Off the top of your head, don't just go to TV.com and look it up. That's cheating. Alright. What could possibly be the end of the game now that we've shuffled. No. Blogger and Pugliacci. Oh, he's so cute and bitey. +4 if you don't have footgear. Oh.
Nom, nom, nom.
2 plus 4 is 6 plus 2 is 8. I would be orc beating him with my level alone. I'm beating him with just the number of hand items I have. Not the bonuses from them, just the sheer number. Just throw them all on top of it. I have 11 hands worth of items.
Do you have a Wandering Monster card?
No.
You'd beat it.
I beat it.
You'd still beat it.
One, two, pug. I plugged that pug. And I get una, and una. Level 19 with another wishing ring.
Jesus fuck.
And done. He gets another turn, folks.
5.
2 doors. Yeah.
Chupa Cobra.
The Chupa Cobra.
In a blend. Bam!
Yes, they actually apply when you draw them both. Are you winning?
Yes.
Now that it's 9, 10, 11 instead of 16.
And there's red on it. That's
Oh, +3 against wizards. So.
And there's red on it.
So basically, this equals out the +5, the +3, and this.
Yeah.
So he's actually what's printed on the card. What have you done?
So.
What you got?
So, 20 to 14.
Really?
Yep.
What's the bad stuff?
You are dead.
I gotta try.
Damn. So I'm losing by 2, or 4.
4.
Losing by 4.
Wait, that says 18.
+2. I never add that in there.
Got it.
And I don't have any instrument. Well, can bunny slippers count? Well,
they're not an instrument.
They squeak!
They squeak.
Especially those bunny slippers.
You know what they call them? Sneakers. That was an unused Chekhov's gun in Black Panther.
Fuck you.
It's not really that she's doing.
No, you just keep glaring at me with
she's
that.
doing the
You need to watch
Q.
this.
She's doing the Q style. Here's what I've made. Here's what you're going to use. Here's your new suit. All that good stuff. But one of them is footwear that is completely noise resistant. Like he stomps around and nothing happens. And she goes, you know what they call them? Sneakers. But it doesn't come up in the movie at all. That's a Chekhov's gun that doesn't get used. That's interesting.
Alright, so I'm losing by 4.
On the whole, Black Panther is an amazing movie. That was a very minor spoiler for that. It's not really a spoiler because it doesn't have anything to do with the story.
So I'm going to discard my whole hand to charm the monster away.
Minimum 3 cards?
No, there's 3 cards.
Okay.
Which sucks because I have some good stuff.
That's a trick.
Sorry.
Don't wear it, Muskrat! Man, if you'd only had one more card, you could have put your monster enhancer on it, then charmed it and gotten the extra treasure.
Yeah.
That is, we've done that a lot.
So, I still get the extra treasures.
Yes, you do.
6.
No, 5.
Oh, yeah.
had to try. It would have killed him, and I don't often get to kill them twice.
Often, he says.
I have it on video.
I know.
I've done it before.
Often, he says that.
My record is killing Cory 4 times in one game. That was years ago. That was not on video. My record on this show is 3 times killing Cory.
So I kicked some plasma back then.
I ruled the school on that game.
God, I wish I had a fucking gender swap card.
Wah, wah, wah.
Hentai.
That's
Ooh,
awesome.
I'm a wizard, so swagaloshes.
What are you? Aren't you a wizard? Oh wait, I sold that.
I am a wizard.
I have techno only.
Chainsaw.
I have a hat. You already have a good hat. I have another hat. You have a good hat.
And a leveling up potion.
The leveling up potion. Aren't you already 12? Shouldn't you get one for killing the monster?
I didn't kill the monster.
That's true.
I charmed it, so I don't gain its levels.
See, this is all fair play, people. This is how games are supposed to be played.
Well, plus I know he just like throws something at me when he watched it later.
Do you hear a drilling sound? Through the wall. Do you smell gas? I have to tell this because this man is a hero. He saved my bacon yesterday. Yesterday was Monday.
Yesterday.
I was stupid and my car was stupid and I ran out of gas halfway between here and work on my lunch break. And I activated the tank alarm and he showed up with a gallon of gas and got me to work. I was only 12 minutes late, so I stayed 12 minutes after.
I was about ready to get down to my pajamas too. All of a sudden I get that and I'm like,
I would not be upset if he just showed up in his pajamas.
It's difficult to carry a wallet in pajamas.
But you can carry it in the van.
Yeah, I showed up. I had a gallon of gas in my van to mow the lawn.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna have to stop at the gas station to fill it up. I'm like,
my best friend came and saw me later that day and gave me enough for a gallon of gas so I could mow the lawn.
Well, you were already mowing when I got home.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Lexi showed up and wanted to go get a tool.
Well, I stopped and got gas on the way home because I'm not that stupid. And I filled my can, so if you want, there's another gallon.
Okay.
Or for the next time I'm stupid.
Probably leave it in the car for the next time. Or, well, in your defense, you still thought you had gas. So.
Yes, my gas gauge is funny, not funny. Ha ha. Is it my turn?
Yes,
okay.
It's your turn.
Oh yeah, you only went up one. It made it all the way into the living room. Where's my grabby stick? For those that have been watching all 3 seasons, I've lost weight.
So have I.
Yeah, but
you're not going to notice it on me.
So you're not on camera a lot. I've actually lost inches. Not that I'm bragging. I'm kind of bragging.
Because bragging's a flaw, and Brandon has no flaws.
Conceit is a flaw. I don't have any flaws. Okay, I'm not trying to denigrate Tank. I'm trying to lift myself up. Hell freezes over. All players discard all fire or flame items they have in play. I don't know if I have any fire or flame items. Oddly enough.
No, because you decided not to take my flames.
Right. Flashlight, snail gun, trident, scepter, bug spray, tongue, warfan, otter, infinity gauntlet, yellow garters, black hat, berries. Awesome. And then
nothing in your backpack either.
Gold bladder, loaded die, potion of sphinx stinks, headphones, hat, switchblade. Nothing is fire flame. That is quite rare with this number of items. But everything has a +3 against anyone who does not have Fire Flame. Aren't you the one that everything can be Fire Flame?
No.
Oh, that's Flame Prince. Flame
Yeah,
Prince.
it's Flame Prince.
See, I learned.
No, I got my favorite.
Yeah, I know. My favorite's Beamo, really.
Bingo is awesome.
The red herring and a curse. No, lose my headgear. No, not my hat. If you aren't wearing headgear, discard 3 cards. Oh,
Thank God for the hat.
thank you, hat. It says lose the headgear you are wearing, so I lose the black hat. But I'm in combat now, so I can't put on my other hat. Alright. The level 3 red herring for the game!
I have nothing.
I was gonna say, I have 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54. 54.
To 3. No, to 6, sorry.
54.
And I throw them high at you.
Berries! I rolled 6 on the berries. so now I'm up to 60. Yeah.
60 versus 21. Or no, 11.
I was gonna say, that's a good pie. That is Thanksgiving Town only. I'll allow it. You throw it ineffectively because you're not a resident of Thanksgiving Town.
Wouldn't have done any good, but still.
Wow, it's a good thing I win ties then. 1, 2, fish. It's a red fish. 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish.
Blue fish. I just need a blue fish in there.
If the red herring and red beard are in the same combat, roll the die and give each of them that bonus.
Nice.
Alright, that was our epic game. I win. So tell us what you think in the comments, just like normal. We miss having comments. Tell us anything in the comments. Tell us about your day. You know, whatever. But be sure to like, share, favorite, subscribe, pay it forward, send us money, be excellent to each other. We'll see you next time.
Later.